Jody, look at the size of that bird right there on the smokestack over there.
Cheese and crackers. It's like a vulture.
It is. That thing is looking for lunch.
Hopefully he doesn't even hit up the RECTEQ garden.
Cannot do that.
Cheese and crackers. Woo! Setting up for a RECTEQ Academy, man.
I'm glad it's
How's
inside the
everybody
air
doing?
conditioning this year.
Yep.
For sure.
What you got going on today, Greg?
We live already?
Yeah.
Again?
Again.
God,
We missed it.
You got to tell somebody.
We got to roll right into it.
I think we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. We got a couple days of some pretty heavy.
Okay.
I say we do some bruschetta stuffed portobello mushrooms. What do you think?
I like it, Greg.
All right, let's do it, buddy.
Let's do it. Roll on over there.
Leave me hanging.
All right, guys. It's now time for the most extravagating, elegant inclination of a food show. It's lunch break, 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard every day, live right here on the RECTEQ Grills Facebook page. My man, Chef Greg Muller, one of 20 world-class master chefs, head instructor of the RECTEQ Academy. What's up, Greg?
I was just trying to follow those adjectives you were dropping. I think I only picked up on every third one. But
they were
Jody, I
adverbs.
appreciate it. It's always a good day to cook with you guys at the worldwide headquarters here at RECTEQ Grills. We are getting ready for none other than RECTEQ Academy. It says it right there on the cutting board.
That's
It says
pretty
it on
cutting
the
board, Greg.
flags. It says it on the tents. It's going to be a great, fun couple days here. Starts tomorrow at 4 o'clock. We've already got people flying in. I think Kevin Bomber is the appropriate way to say his last name. It's not Boomer. There's one O, Bomber. So, Kevin, I apologize for saying your last name wrong for at least 64 episodes.
Yeah, what's up to everybody
get
out
it right
there?
today.
Going to show up to RECTEQ Academy, Greg.
That's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
we still got a couple spots, right?
There are just a handful. So if you guys want to join us, starts tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Have a meet and greet. We'll get right into a whole hog prep with
Lord.
none other than Kerry Chastain with Hold Your Horses Barbecue. He actually, fun fact, we'll drop a little Academy knowledge on you. Fun fact.
Okay.
Kerry Chastain, Jody, and I went to the Big Pig Jig in Vienna, Georgia.
Don't forget about Doug and Carrie's mom. Carrie's wife, too.
Doug was there, absolutely. And give Doug some hearts and wows. He had a little injury recently. He's off the barbecue circuit for a little while, but he'll be back.
We're thinking of you,
taking
Doug.
names and kicking butts later. But Hold Your Horses and RECTEQ Grills got the very first call in whole hog on an MBN event ever.
Ever, y'all.
So if you guys want to see that preparation, come on down to RECTEQ Academy. Get those tickets online at recteqgrills.com. It's going to be insane.
Doug Straight, he's flying in at 12:10 and headed up to help any way he can.
That's what I'm talking about. We got some cold beer ready.
Heck yeah.
Cheers.
Shoot ya.
Shoot ya.
But I'm excited, Greg. We're down to the wire. We're pretty much fully prepared. We just got a couple of loose ends. What are you most looking forward to Academy, Chef Greg?
Oh, man. Okay, can I give you like a top like 3? I can't pick one thing.
Shoot ya.
One, I get to see a lot of my RECTEQ friends and family out there. Okay. We get to have VIP instructors. Kerry Chastain, Sarah Starr, and Roddy Trevino coming in.
World-class
And
pitmasters.
we get to cook some amazing food on the best grills out there, RECTEQ Grills,
Shoot
of
ya.
course. Those are my top 3.
Smash that share button, guys. Chef Greg, what are we doing today, though?
All right, so, Julie's going back to the gym.
Shout out, Julie.
Like, I mean, and I'm the guy that eats like 6 pounds of pasta for dinner. I got like the COVID 15 or 20 thing going on. So, I got to lighten it up a little bit. And Country Club, you are oblivious to Jody behind you trying to get his attention.
No, we're good.
It's all right. But I got that like COVID 15 going on, okay? It's almost the COVID 19. I got to get rid of this because I went to the lake last weekend, and I'm not going to lie, kind of embarrassed to take the shirt off.
You don't have a beach body?
Definitely not. I've got a barbecue dad bod. So we're going to lighten it up a little bit. This recipe is also available at recteqgrills.com. We're going to do a bruschetta stuffed portobello mushroom.
And this is one of my favorite recipes that you actually do, Greg. It's super easy, and I learned a lot from this recipe as well.
For sure. And like I said, we're going to grab some portobello mushroom caps, and we're going to remove the stem And then
So what are you doing there, Greg?
we're going to remove the stem and we're going to scrape out the gills of the mushroom.
Okay, okay. So
And,
could you leave that though?
You could. It's not going to hurt anything. I would get rid of the stem though because it's kind of fibrous. But the gills, it just kind of makes things kind of muddy, you know?
Okay.
But funny fact, I worked for a chef that would take the gills and put in some white truffle oil and try to pass it off as truffles.
That's bullcrap.
That.
What an honorable chef that was.
No, definitely not. That was somebody looking after the bottom line. Not
You guys, if you
copacetic.
have any questions for the ultimate chef, Chef Greg, please put them in the comment section down below and smash that share button. We're going to ask them live on air right now. Put your questions in the comment section down below.
Yeah. And again, you
Shoot
could make this bruschetta mix, and maybe you don't want to stuff mushrooms. If you've got some, crusty baguette or, some toast points, or maybe you want to put this on top of a really nice piece of fish.
Ooh.
I mean, endless. We make a very similar recipe. I'll grill off some chicken breasts, and I'll put this tomato mixture on the top.
What?
And the kids dig it. Now, they did have a couple nice portobellos, but I also grabbed some creminis, which are also called baby bells or baby bella.
So creamy equals baby bell.
Cremini, yep. And we're going to make little hors d'oeuvre size, because maybe you've got a party coming up, and you don't want the entree size mushroom, but you want to do a nice stuffed mushroom cap. So we'll go ahead and, just make a little hors d'oeuvres.
Chef Greg, some folks are asking, where can you get that cutting board that you're using right there?
All right, Country Club, go ahead and zoom down, okay? So it actually tells you on the cutting board, RECTEQ Grills Academy. We've been talking about Academy swag for quite some time. It's not only cutting boards. I really am not at liberty to tell you everything that's going to be available.
Yep.
But there are very exclusive things that we have for those that join us here at RECTEQ Grills Academy.
But if you guys like that cutting board, we also have cutting boards that we're giving away if you stay subscribed to the newsletter. That's right. Not only is signing up for the newsletter the most important thing that you can ever do in your life, but staying subscribed to that newsletter will also win you a RECTEQ cutting board. That's right. So we're giving away a cutting board every month to those folks that stay subscribed to the newsletter. So make sure you sign up for that. A lot of folks were happy that they signed up for the newsletter on Monday. I guarantee, gosh darn to you.
I mean, what happened on Monday?
It's a sore subject for a lot of folks, but we rolled out that bullseye. And they were the first ones to know about it.
They were. All right, so now let's go ahead and make that bruschetta mix, but it's kind of warm out here.
Greg, I got a hard-hitting question for you. How long have you been cooking? When did you start?
All right, I started, well, the first thing I learned how to cook, I was about 7 years old. My grandmother, Veronica, who is about, I don't know, that tall now.
Shout out, Veronica.
She's 93. She actually gets like a quarter-inch shorter every year she is old.
She's a saint.
She taught me how to make risotto as a child. So that was my first cooking experience. But professionally, let me think, 2003, so 18, 19 years, 2000, so I went to, I graduated in 2000, so 20 years, long time. All right, so we've got some beautiful tomatoes, and these are tomatoes on the vine. I like, and hopefully they don't roll around too much because I think our patio's a little sloped, but I like the tomatoes on the vine. You can also cook those just like that, so you can season them up with some olive oil, put them right on the grill, and that way on the plate, it's kind of cute and sexy.
Ooh.
But we're just going to go ahead and basically quarter these tomatoes, and we're just going to put them in a BFGB, a big freaking glass bowl, because I figured it's going to be really colorful and nice. I didn't want to use a stainless bowl, so that's the BFGB.
That's one of your chef tips, right, Greg?
Yeah, you got to make it look good.
Well, you got to have a big bowl, regardless of what you're cooking, right?
Got to have a BFB.
Keeps everything, where you need it, where you want it. You can use it as a trash bowl. You can use it as a finished product bowl. It just helps keep your mise en place clean.
Mise en place, that's a fancy word.
You taught me that word, Greg.
There you go. And then if you wanted to, a little chef tip for you, all these tomatoes, and again, this show's about a half hour long, so I got time. You could take this, put like a flat plate, and then whoosh, just go ham.
Cool.
Or you could even just...
Greg is a trained professional. Please do not try this at home.
Do one of those, okay? Sharp knife. We will show you how to sharpen some knives here at RECTEQ Academy as well. So it's not just about barbecue. It's not just about grills. Now, if I was really talented, I could rotate all those tomatoes on a 180 and quarter them at one time, but I think that would probably result in the loss of a digit.
Is there a specific reason you're using a glass bowl, Greg?
Because it's going to be colorful, and I want you guys to see it. That was legitimately the reason why. I had a stainless one, and I figured, why not? But I do have a BFB handy, so...
So essentially, your passion for cooking came from your grandmother, Veronica.
Shoot, yeah.
Okay, so she was the ultimate deciding factor.
For sure. Like I said, my mom didn't cook much as a kid. She made about the same 3 things on a rotation, maybe 5.
Shout out spaghetti, pork chops, and hamburgers and tacos. We had 4.
Okay, yeah, we were.
Shout out those things.
She'd make kielbasa with scalloped potatoes, pork chops, meatloaf. Well, okay, I'll give it 4. She did spaghetti meatballs. But yeah, I used to spend the summer with my grandparents up in New Jersey. Shout out Jersey Shore. This was before that MTV TV show where they ruined it. Okay, the Jersey Shore is more than just GTL. Okay, just
good Italian food.
For sure. So I used to go up there the day after school got out, spend a week at hockey camp, and then spend the rest of the time at the beach. How could you go wrong with that?
Right. We got some folks watching from Arkansas, South Dakota, Alabama, California, Las Vegas, North Carolina, Kennesaw, Georgia, Inverness, Florida. Man, folks from all over.
Speaking of Kennesaw, Georgia, there is a big pizza challenge. I want to say it's like a 30-inch pizza. It weighs like 15 pounds. Jody, I think we need to take a road trip.
I like it.
And I think you and I could take that pizza down.
Sounds delicious. I couldn't do it by myself, but I could definitely help and contribute to the demise of that pizza.
I think we could do it.
Ohio, South Carolina, Texas, Ortley Beach, New Jersey.
Ortley Beach, timeout, back up the truck.
That's John Dillon.
Ortley Beach is literally, I don't know, 14 blocks away from my grandparents' house in Monterey Beach.
Cool.
Shout out, John Dillon.
John Dillon. Illinois, Detroit, Augusta.
So, Jody, I mentioned it earlier. You asked me
Tifton.
What my what I'm excited about with RECTEQ Academy. What are you excited about?
I'm excited to see all of those smiling faces and the folks and hanging out. The open bar is high on my list.
Exciting.
As well as all of the delicious food that's going to be prepared by us, for us. But yeah, that's I'm just looking forward to the folks and the food and the drinks.
I dig it.
And everybody, showing the folks how to ultimately live that RECTEQ lifestyle.
And just like 2018, we've got fantastic
Hey, Rachel
weather.
Fairburn, how you doing?
So I'm excited to kind of reunite the RECTEQ family. We had a blast at RECTEQ Fest in February, and I love anytime we can get people here hanging out, cooking, learning something.
Right. Anytime we can have new folks hanging out at the RECTEQ Grills Worldwide headquarters in beautiful Evans, Georgia, on the RECTEQ deck, I'll take advantage of that.
Shoot, yeah. Shoot, yeah. Country Club keeps moving around like...
You like it? We're doing
he's
different
like,
angles
he's
today.
Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
We're
I don't
doing
know where he's
different angles
coming
today.
at.
It looks good. That RECTEQ Academy banner's in the background. That big old Dirty Gold logo. They can see that.
Madeline's wearing a RECTEQ cape. Some heroes wear capes on the back. Chefs wear capes on the front. But I'm actually not wearing an apron right now, so that joke's not funny. I apologize. All right, we're almost done cutting up these delicious
Cheese and crackers. We've been cutting tomatoes for a hot minute now.
But you know what? Get your family involved. Have some fun. I mean, why not?
Right?
This recipe is not complicated. It's super easy. Co-founder Ray Carnes actually loves this recipe. He loves bruschetta
Texas,
mushrooms.
Minnesota, Virginia, Hephzibah, Georgia, Virginia, New Jersey, New Mexico,
People watching
Wisconsin,
all
Missouri,
over.
Illinois, Washington, Warrenville. What's up? Winterville, Michigan, Perry, Georgia.
Probably all the onion we're going to need. I like a lot of red onion for this. You could also use that really nice Vidalia onion.
Kentucky.
Okay. And then a little bit of basil.
Oh,
Good,
yeah,
fresh
give me some of that basil, baby. That came from that RECTEQ garden.
I can't wait to get the peppers out of the garden. We got
Some
herbs, tomatoes,
herbs.
all sorts of stuff. A lot of stuff's growing. So we're going to chiffonade this. What we're going to do is we're basically going to roll this up like a little cigar.
Okay, then, chiffonade.
Okay.
That's
and then
a fancy word.
Little threads, little ribbons.
You can also learn these chopping techniques at RECTEQ Academy as well. We're going to cover the gambit when it comes to food preparation at the RECTEQ Academy. So if, Father's Day is coming up, it makes a great Father's Day gift to get your dad a RECTEQ Academy ticket.
Shoot, yeah. All right, so again, simple recipe. Tomatoes, onions, basil, a little Colden's freaking Greek. Again, not rocket science. And then I'm taking a cheat. I could grab vinegar, I could grab, oil, but I'm gonna grab just your favorite Italian dressing. And you could even use a
I like
creamy
that
dressing
old Italian.
Whatever, however you want to live your RECTEQ lifestyle, okay?
Is that the Northern Italian?
It's actually the light Northern Italian. Because I told you I got to work on my dad bod.
What's the difference between Northern Italian and regular Italian dressing? Do you know?
I think it's just a marketing ploy. My
okay.
grandmother, her family is from the northern Alp region of Italy. Probably going to say it wrong. I'm not even going to think of it. Something El Cadore, I don't know. She's crazy and old, and I love her, and she's amazing. But anyway. All right, so now we've got bruschetta mix. Tomatoes, onions, basil. Really simple, right? Not rocket science? Cool.
Easy peasy.
Now, Jody, I know this is one of your favorite accessories.
I love that cooking mat.
Non-stick cooking mat, available at recteqgrills.com. Go ahead and get you a couple of them. I'm going to put this on a cookie sheet upside down, and you'll see why in a little bit. Let me grab a glove here.
Is that the nitrile gloves available at recteqgrills.com, Greg?
I guess I should probably put those on the table because that's probably second most popular accessory other than the grill.
Right.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stuff these tomatoes. Not rocket science. Really simple. This is a great dish as it gets kind of warm. And you could let these tomatoes and basil kind of marinate for a little while, and then I'm going to kind of smush it in. Okay?
Smush it.
You got to smush it.
Just cram it on in there.
Give it a smush. And if you got any juice in the bottom or a little sugu, there's an Italian word for you. Just go ahead and put it in the mushroom. Boom. Just like that.
So how do you clean that cooking mat, Greg?
I put mine in the sink with just a sponge and some Dawn. They are dishwasher safe. They will last longer if you wash them by hand. But like I said, I had mine for, I don't know, going on like 9 months. And then I think Julie went to put it in the cabinet, folded it in half, and it just fell apart. But you know what? I look at it like now I got 2 pieces, which is perfect for a rack of ribs under each one. Because I'm a little OCD when it comes to my grill mats.
Oklahoma, again, Idaho.
Really simple.
Iowa. No garlic, Greg?
I've got some garlic with that freaking Greek.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
Again, simple.
Could you do like a crab meat mixture and stuff your mushroom full of crab meat?
Absolutely. And this is a lunchtime recipe, so you really don't want a lot of the garlic for lunch because, you have that business meeting later and then you get known as the guy with, like, the funk breath.
Everybody's saying it looks absolutely amazing, Chef Greg. You got beautiful color.
Shoot, yeah. Again, red, green.
Kansas in the house.
Delicious. You know what? I'm going to forego the spoon and just go with the glove. I don't know why I did that before. There we go. Boom. Much faster.
Just use your hand, Bubba.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the folks watching. Smash that share button, guys. Give us a like. Give us a love. Chef Greg is stuffing these mushrooms full of some delicious... what did you call it, Greg? I'm sorry?
It's bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Stuffed.
That's right.
Portobello.
Yeah. What oil did you use? Did you use any oil, Greg?
I didn't. We used some of that light northern Italian. You can use your favorite salad dressing. Maybe you want a creamy dressing like a creamy Caesar. Go for it. It's going to be fantastic. But you see that L-I-T-E? Okay?
Lit.
It's
lit.
I got to do one of those. I had to buy new shorts this year. Kind of depressing. I get older in age and the shorts get older, bigger in size.
What kind of pellets are you using today, Greg?
The ultimate blend pellets. This is the ultimate lunch light fit recipe. So we're going to use that ultimate blend, that red oak, white oak, and hickory. We got that RT700. That's outfitted with the smoke box behind me at 400 degrees. And we're going to cook these at 400 for right about a half an hour.
Could you top this with cheese?
We could. And in fact, we are.
Ooh, shoot yeah.
Because right here, just conveniently enough, we've got another pan ready to go.
Okay, then.
And again, those have been cooking for right about 20 minutes.
And those cooking mats are 16 by 16 inches. 2 mats will fit in the RT700 perfectly. 2 mats will fit in the 590 but overlap. 1 mat will fit in the RT340 perfectly.
So we're going to grab a little of that fresh mozzarella cheese.
You're knocking it out the park, Chef Greg.
And we're going to go ahead and just, you know, put a little half a slice on some of the small ones. But super easy recipe you can do. I think on the big ones, let's do a piece.
Would that be your preferred cheese to put on there, Chef Greg?
I mean, you could use feta, Asiago, Parmesan, really whatever you want. But we'll let that go for maybe another 5 minutes until that cheese melts. And, you know, I got a good lunch.
Do you have a preferred tomato that you would rather use?
Yes, a fresh one. Okay, so tomatoes. Yes, you can buy them 12 months out of the year. When you see that perfectly round red tomato in December, I guarantee it tastes like not good. So I prefer the heirloom varieties. I think they have a lot more flavor to them. They might cost you a little bit more money at the grocery store, but those are typically the ugly ones. Maybe they're yellow, maybe they're purple, maybe they're black, maybe they're red, maybe they're green, but I guarantee they're going to be delicious.
Could you do a balsamic reduction with this, Chef Greg?
God.
Oh!
Absolutely. Or I should say, shoot yeah.
What about Gouda? Could you use Gouda cheese?
I couldn't think to make it anything better than Gouda.
So what temperature are you cooking at right now?
400 degrees. We stuff those mushroom caps for about 20 minutes. We're going to put a piece of cheese on the top, let it melt. Maybe another, 5 minutes or so. We're at 400 degrees. It will not take very long. And Jody, you mentioned the other day you had a hankering for a nice arugula salad.
Yeah, man, I love arugula salad. I love how peppery that arugula is.
So I went out to the store and got you some really nice arugula for your arugula salad.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to take, if you have any extra of your bruschetta mix.
Shoot, yeah.
We're just going to take a little bit of that arugula in there. And again, great peppery bite to arugula. Would be a good complement to a good dirty girl margarita. We're going to hit that with just a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Because there's enough acid with a little of that tomato juice. Going to hit it with a little bit of that Colton's freaking Greek.
Shoot, yeah. Bill Foster's out there. Michael Cardenas is out there.
And then, you know what? We got a couple extra pieces of mozzarella. What do you say we just chop that up, put that in there?
Ooh. Now you're talking
Waste not, want not. We'll just go ahead and add.
A lot of folks out there, Greg, if you guys could all just smash that share button one time and show the world this amazing Chef Greg recipe, we really would appreciate it.
Super easy recipe, guys.
How can they get these recipes, Greg?
All right, if you go to RECTEQgrills.com, scroll all the way to the bottom of any page, it doesn't matter, where it says sign up for the newsletter. Go ahead and put your email address in there. Go ahead and put your significant other's email address in there. Maybe put your best friend's email address in there. maybe I don't know, make up 17 other email addresses, a couple Yahoo, some Gmail, Hotmail. You don't want to miss out. Go ahead and sign up, and that way you can get the recipes. You can also open that email and print that recipe. They are printer friendly, or you can save them digitally in the notes section of your smart device. Why not?
Vince said he needs some good crusty bread with this meal.
Shoot, yeah. All right, let me go ahead and pull. I think one of these should be done. Let me take a little peek in here. But Jody, we've got. Ooh, get close. Sneak attack. Just wait another minute. So we're getting really close to the first class of the 2020 RECTEQ school season. What are you excited to teach the RECTEQ family coming to town?
Me. Greg, were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Sorry,
there's
totally was not
Jody
listening. I was over here looking at these questions.
What should be your favorite thing to teach?
It's got to be all those backyard recipes, and I'm really interested in teaching those folks the ins and outs of the RECTEQ. You know, setting them up for success so they can knock each and every one of their cooks out of the park. And then meeting folks, of course, is high on my list, but walking them through, you know, step by step, how to win a barbecue competition. I'm super stoked about that as well.
So what you're saying is you're excited to show the people, as the RECTEQ Grills expert, how to win that barbecue competition.
Shoot, yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
Do we have any good venison recipes, Chef Greg?
We
Where
got
can
a couple
find
venison
those?
recipes on the good old internet there. We enjoy wrapping some of them in bacon. We also, Country Club, camera operator number 1 here, actually got his first buck this season. It was a 4-pointer, maybe about that big, maybe a little bit.
Sure, Greg.
Yeah.
It was a little taller and a little wider.
Okay. The rack on that thing was this big. It was
There we go.
a literal. It was
Now
like
you're a hunter.
Bullwinkle walking through. You thought it was a moose. It was so big. But we harvest that deer at RECTEQ Ranch, and we braise that hind quarter off. Shoot yeah. Shoot yeah.
So there's a couple folks asking Chef Greg,
Yeah, buddy.
what is the largest hog that can comfortably fit inside that RT700?
Yeah, you're looking for about a 60, 65-pound pig will fit no problem. But again, not all pigs are the same. Some are kind of short and fat like myself. Some are kind of long and lean like Country Club. So if your pig is short and fat, maybe you can fit a 70-pounder in there. If your pig is a little bit longer and leaner, maybe it's a 55 or a 60-pounder. So, but again, that 60-pound range is usually about where you want to stay, unless you want to grab a handsaw or sawzall and kind of do a little trimming, which is nothing wrong with that. But
How important is it to have your RECTEQ grill level?
absolutely. I mean, that drip pan will get that grease out of the grill. But again, if it's positioned where the right side of the grill is up off the ground, you want to make sure you.
Oh, wow. So it is important because
For
of the way the grease drains to have your grill as level as possible, or
Shoot, yeah.
leaning more towards that drip bucket side.
What you think there, buddy?
That looks great, man.
And again, we've got the entree sized here, and then you got the little baby appetizer size. Now, again, I would not eat one of these right off the get. You're gonna hurt yourself because they're hot.
You got to let them cool.
So we're gonna let that cool. And what we could also do is garnish that with balsamic syrup, but we're gonna wait on that for just a second because if I do that now, it's gonna kind of bleed over there, and I don't want to do that. But
I don't want to do that.
we'll go ahead and cut one a little bit because I know Jody loves him some mushrooms.
I freaking love mushrooms, man.
But again, really easy recipe. You want a little one or a big one, Jody?
Big one, please.
Big one. We'll just cut that on the
Shoot,
board.
yeah. So, could you get a pig small enough to fit in the RT340, Greg?
A guinea pig.
Oh, hey, zing, 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 zing. Didn't know we were going to have a dad joke today.
Brought to you by Schneiderbach Beer. You can fit like a small, maybe a 25-pound pig on the 590, a 30-pound pig on the 590. Anything smaller than that, just cook you some pork butt. Because there ain't much meat on there anyway, okay?
Man, those things look absolutely amazing.
All right, so we'll make that perfect bite. We'll come back over here and we'll give a little bit of that arugula on the top because I know Jody wants.
Yes. And they're asking what food I don't like, and there's a lot of things that I don't like.
It's not shrimp. You don't care for blue cheese, right?
I don't like blue cheese.
What you think? Easy? I'm going this one.
Yeah. You can taste that mushroom. You can taste the tomatoes, the oil, the pepperiness from the arugula, the onion, that Italian dressing. Man, shoot yeah, man.
Good tomatoes.
Knocked it out of the park. What kind of tomatoes again?
Heirloom tomatoes. Ah, that basil's so good.
Wow.
With that arugula. With a nice peppery bite.
Guys, you got to try this recipe. Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love. Can you do a little bit of a recap, Chef Greg?
All right. So we took these Portobello mushroom caps and these cremini mushrooms. We went ahead and grabbed the spoon, kind of scraped the gills out of it. Country Club, watch out behind you. She's scraped the gills out of it. We chopped up some onions, some basil, some tomatoes. We took a cheat. We had a little light Italian dressing. Whatever you got in the pantry, whatever you got in the fridge, it's all going to work just fine. Made a little bruschetta mix. We went ahead and put it in a bowl, made a nice bruschetta mix, packed it in the tomato. We went in the RT700 at 400 degrees, brought in that ultimate blend pellet. We seasoned that up with the freaking Greek. We let that go for right about 20 minutes. We put some mozzarella cheese on the top, and then we'll get a nice balsamic syrup.
Yeah, that balsamic looks good.
A little sweetness over the top.
Wow.
Shoot, yeah.
Shoot yeah. That looks great.
And again, that little bit of sweetness is going to cut back some of that acidity of the tomatoes, some of that acidity and the pepperiness of that arugula. lunch for a king or somebody just trying to, you know, lighten it up a little bit.
Teresa's saying, shoot, yeah, you outdid yourself,
Shoot,
Chef
yeah.
Greg.
But I guess I really didn't lighten it up too much with like the 9 pounds of mozzarella cheese on the top.
And can't wait for her husband to make this on his RECTEQ.
Get you some grill mats. Don't forget that Colton's Freaking Greek. You can really elevate a lot of your vegetables with nothing other than some of that olive oil and Colton's Freaking Greek. Even the pickiest person, I guarantee, is going to eat their asparagus, their squash, their zucchini, all sorts of good stuff with that Colton's Freaking Greek. Don't sleep on it, people.
Sweet,
RECTEQ Academy's coming up. We're starting that process. We got a little more things to wrap up today. We got people already on the way. That's going to kick off tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Make sure you stay tuned to all of our social media. We might send you some pictures. But again, if you guys want to get all of the ins and the outs and see all of the behind-the-scenes stuff, please sign up for RECTEQ Academy. We've got dates in September and October. It's going to be outrageous. Jody, what you got for me, buddy?
Nothing, man. Everybody's fired up. They love how beautiful this meal is. They said it would go great with the fish yesterday.
There you go.
Shoot, yeah, it would. Shrimp in there would be great, says Craig. Christopher Long says,
A little crab cake on the top.
"Dang."
Be good stuff.
Scott says his bowl gets here Friday. Any recommendations for a first cook to season the grill?
Absolutely, Scott. We've got great recommendations for that. After you assemble that grill, go ahead and do the burn-in. That's going to be setting that grill for 400 and allowing it to achieve that for 1 hour. After that, I'm a chicken thigh kind of guy. Get you some of that Colton's Freaking Greek, season you up some chicken thighs. They're also going to cook at 400 degrees. They're also going to cook in right about an hour. What better way to cook? Burn the grill in at 400 for an hour, cook some chicken thighs, 400 for an hour, and eat like a king. Welcome to the family, Scott.
Shoot, yeah, man. Smash that share button, guys. Give us a like, give us a love. Greg, I think we're good, man.
We're good?
Yeah.
All right, man.
It's time to eat this stuff now.
Well, we're going to eat this up. Don't forget, join us tonight for RECTEQ After Hours at 5 o'clock. Jody Flanagan, the barbecue dad, RECTEQ Grills expert, and I will be doing, I don't know, maybe some stuffed flank steaks?
Oh, sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Done.
Make sure you join us tomorrow for lunch break at 12 noon Eastern. And then again, this Fun Day Friday, it's going to be a little bit different. Make sure you set your notifications. We'll be going live right about 1 o'clock. But again, it might be 12:50, could be 1:10. But the only way you're going to know it is if you set your notifications. And then, of course, you got to join us for Twitter after Fun Day Friday because the Twitter guy walked up right there. I figured I'd give him a shout out.
1 o'clock Twitter today.
1 o'clock.
He'll be going live on Twitter.
So if you guys have a Twitter account and you don't follow RECTEQ Grills on Twitter, go ahead and do it today. At 1 o'clock, there will be some exclusive content. Jordan Johnson, your, what's a good adjective? Give me a good adjective, Jordan.
Word boy.
Handsome? I can't call you handsome.
But sure you can.
I just did.
It's 2020.
Fast.
Fast.
Well, join Jordan Johnson on
What's up,
Twitter
Brett?
at 1 o'clock today for some exclusive behind-the-scenes stuff. It's going to be fantastic. Everybody stay safe out there. Cook something good. Hug your family. And we will see you
At the
at the
RECTEQ.
RECTEQ. Jermaine, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you. See you guys later tonight. Freak and Greek. It's actually the Freak in Greek. Flank steak, Ray, you know it's going to be fantastic. Vince, appreciate it, buddy. Emily, she loves her bullseye. I love that you love your bullseye.
And forget it.
Craig McRae, we appreciate it, buddy. Have a good one. Darren George, what's up, Darren George? Brett Murphy, John Thigpen. You can absolutely use the sear grates on riot mode. RECTEQ Academy.
Almost. There we go. Woo, that's a pretty plate right there, boys
Chase
and
it,
girls.
follow
Follow him, follow it. Follow it. Oh, getting dizzy.
Absolutely.